part 2 of 11/30/2010 Sports Blog. Now I'm going to continue with the Knicks at Pistons game, but first, some highlights from NBA.com.
The New York Knicks have won 4 straight games on the road, in large part due to that man, Amari Stoudemire. Today they are in Detroit. We take you straight to the second quarter, and Tracy McGrady playing well. 6 of 10 from the field. The Knicks up by 3, though, 32-29. Charlie Villanueva outside Pures. That 3 was his only field goal of the day, but it gave the Pistons a 1-point lead. Later in the second, it's Amari Stoudemire taking it to the rack for the lay-in. He was huge today. New York up by 145-44. Then later, a little more Amari Stoudemire, 12 of 20 from the field. How about Tracy McGrady? Doing it again, taking it to the basket and one. He had a season-high 13, so maybe T-Mac starting to round into form. Later in the second, Landry Fields up to Amari Stoudemire to beat the first half buzzer. Amari had 20 in the opening half. We move it to the second half now. Rodney Stuckey, pull-up jump shot. He was 9 of 16 from the field. Detroit up by 8. Later in the third, it's Danilo Gallinari. This time inside for Danilo Gallinari. 20 points and 9 boards. Detroit's lead is down to 2. Fourth quarter now, Raymond Felton outside Pures a 3. He had 23. Knicks go up by a pair, and then Raymond Felton again. He had 3 threes on the day. What a pickup he's been for the Knicks. New York up by 5. Later, Tayshaun Prince playing well. He led the Pistons with 31. The Knicks lead down to 4. Tayshaun doing it one more time. This one ties it at 99 apiece with less than 30 seconds to go in the game. The Knicks a chance to win it on the road. Danilo Gallinari outside for the 3 to win it, and no, just off. So the game goes into overtime, and in overtime, well, the Knicks, a bright idea inside to Amari Stoudemire with the easy little lay in there. 37 points, 15 boards for Amari, then Raymond Felton missing. But the rookie, Landry Fields, had a double-double, 16 points, 11 boards. New York up by 3. Later, it's Tayshaun Prince driving to the basket for the and one. That ties it at 109 after he made his free throw with less than 15 seconds to go in the first OT. Later, Wilson Chandler trying to win it in the first OT. He can't make it, so the Knicks have tried a three-pointer at the end of regulation. It didn't work. At the end of the first OT, it didn't work. In the second OT, they're still pulling from 3. It's Danilo Gallinari with this one. New York goes up by 6, and then Wilson Chandler with another three-pointer. The Knicks hit 4 threes in the second overtime. It's their longest road win streak in 10 seasons. It stands at 5 games. Final score 125.
The video doesn't mention that Chandler and Gallo had 20 points. It was a very close game. That was a very great game. Rodney Stuckey had 29 points. Rip Hamilton had a quiet 17 points. He really wasn't doing that much damage in the game. Felton played with the stomach flu. Mike Breen and Walt Frazier thought that he had an injured back, or his back was bothering him because Raymond Felton's playing kind of injured. But he actually had the stomach flu, and if you didn't see the end of that game, he looked like he was about to pass out. He looked like he was about to do the Michael Jordan and pass out. Just that no one was there to help him up. If you don't know, Scottie Pippen was there to help Michael Jordan up in the finals of, I think, either 97 or 98. But keys to this game was ball movement. Again, I said in these few games, the Knicks, one major thing the Knicks are going to have to focus on is ball movement. And they're utilizing ball movement very well. It's getting them great quality shots. Defense turned into great offense, and they were determined. The Knicks were determined to pick up a win. They seemed like they were the hungrier team. Even though Tayshaun Prince tried his best, and other people on the Pistons, even T-Mac contributed with 13 points. But the Knicks seemed like they were the hungrier team, and at the end, the hungrier team always wins. So that's basically it with that. I just finished watching the Knicks Nets game. I'll show you some highlights from that on tomorrow's sports blog. But that was a good game as well. Amari Stoudemire put in work. Brook Lopez put in work. Raymond Felton put in work. So that's basically it. This is the BX Baller. 11/30/2010 sports blog. Signing out.